Welcome to the end of days. I'm the voice of dog, with me is a raving loon. It's the end here in Arborang. Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between your people packed tightly together, and the warped lick at your defenses, testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in Arborang now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it, you grieve? Aleo says, the longship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail till our arms grow weak. You feel those old, nagging survival needs scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. Oh, look at how good this team is. Look at this team! My god, if I could just give like 2 characters to B team, or a trinket, just give me 1 trinket to pass over. Oh, man. I ain't gonna have any problems with this team. How's the market doing? The market is wonderful. There's no food. Now this looks nice. +3 all talents, 2 will per turn, never deflected. Good stuff. Oh, this is even better. +3 all talents, 1 will per turn, 1 armor per turn, and 1 break. Interesting.
The face is still there.
The face is still here. That
Anyone
gives,
want a face?
You want a free face? Well, no, it's not a free face. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for it. I don't know. I don't want any of this. We're good on trinkets. This team is fine. So yeah, for people who think that the world, that the game is over, it's not over. We're still fighting, but the darkness is encroaching on Arborang. And yeah, if you look in the distance...
We've spent time to buy more time.
It is time, yeah, that's correct. It is time to make more time for ourselves. There is something going on in town. They came from all parts of Arborang carrying their dead. An enormous longship. The king won't be needing it anymore. Was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition. Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace amongst the stars. Their struggles are over. You hear all this from the orator declaring the last rites, preparing to set the longship ablaze. Now, if Oddleaf dies here, or if Rook dies here, I presume that they are in this funeral procession. And Rook or Oddleaf just gets to watch them burn, blankly. You remember those who traveled with you to Arborang. You've never seen so many dead in one place, and you never hope to see this many again. But despite the tragedy, this is a reassuring moment that there can still be dignity in death, even in these circumstances. The fires are lit, and the special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colors, a gleaming rainbow rising towards the sky, and a bridge for brave souls. You imagine the ship... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't clear the vote. Clear the vote, clear the vote. Start that again. My apologies. You imagine the ship drifting out to sea as the fire burns low. The solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus. Number 1, say a quiet prayer to yourself. Number 2, give a speech to your caravan. Number 3, raise a feast to honor the dead. A feast of what? That's a good question. Dirt? Dredge? Do you have any dredge we can eat? Are they edible? Is that permissible? We'll give a speech to our caravan. To those who knew and believed in your banner, you raise it high. The exact words drift from your thoughts as soon as they're said, but the rest of the caravan graciously cheers the ending. The gods would weep if we did not outlive them, and we outlive them still. Now it is we who speak for the dead, their names and their deeds, and gods be damned, they will not be forgotten. Aleo puts his hand on your shoulder. His eyes are red, some combination of drinking and grieving. But there is a smile on his lips. I heard people say wonderful things about Alette. Like how she killed a god. She did that. I don't see the dead, I see all those who live on instead. Aleo stands quietly beside you, deep in thought. You can't help from rhyming, huh? Aleo looked slightly embarrassed as if you caught him indulging in a vice. He has a hard time not doing it. His grandmother was a famous seer. Absorbed many stories. Before she died, she told me a secret. She said it was all made up. Just because she made it up doesn't mean it wasn't real. The stories we tell are just as real as all the things we see and feel, she said, and then died. Eventually, it became hard not to see the world as a story. Yeah, Leo, it's not a great way to look at things. When I felt afraid or upset as a child, it helped to imagine myself as someone else reading my story. Like the gods were looking down and seeing that I can create things as well. I'm sorry about all the rhymes. I'll try to keep them to more appropriate moments. I didn't do it.
Events.
I stopped it.
Situation.
I like Aleo. He's good. He also seems pretty useful in the second game. He seems quite good in game 2. Aleo, tell a story about how B-Team somehow found a team of fresh level 11 dudes down there with the best trinkets and a pony. Thank you for the bits. Sometimes it feels like too much. The true hero comes reluctantly. The Menders up at the walls, what are they up to? Oh, and there's also the outskirts. We'll handle both of these things. Menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warped dredge and men alike. They're starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall, says Zephyr, some small disgust in her voice. As if to prove the point, a Mender yells when more warped rise into view. Hurry, beckons Zephyr. Okay, now that would leave you to believe that it does not take long. It is extremely instantaneous. It's hard to tell. Hey, look, a team I'm not worried about in the slightest. Look at this good team that is going to not have a problem with this fight. Actually, we are going to fight Warp now, so... Hey, Hakon.
Well, you have, yeah, 80 renown to dump into the strongest titles.
Mm-hmm.
Unbending, unmoving.
Mountain. Whispering. Yeah, we even have Nid. That's how not dead everyone is. That's right, Canary has a title as well. We have... That would only be an extra move. Canary doesn't even need that move. Canary's pretty good without that move. Bastion is kind of no frills, but still very good because of numbers. Because numbers. God, if only I could just pass some of these trinkets off. Yeah, we even have Ubin. This team is unstoppable. Petrus has the prayer beads. Right, that's just 2 strength resist, 25% crit chance, never miss. Alright. Yeah, this looks fine. I think I'm still in good shape here. Wait, what are you carrying? Oh, right, the Barter Shade. Yeah. A small battle on a small battlefield. Looks good. $30 turns for this relatively small map. I think I've got this. Unless, good diversion? Yeah. Hakon, you keep moving forward. Petrus will get the first hit on them. Wow. Wow. That would have been... Wow. That would have been a lot more. Alright. Okay. You brought this on yourself. Not a lot of damage from Oddleaf. I was expecting a lot more damage, but I guess she didn't have the attack necessary. Need to move her up. Shame I'm not close enough, because I could easily predict somebody's move here and get... But no. These guys are dangerous and need to be dealt with now. Everyone else is too far away. There we go. Get some hits in. While the rest of them untangle themselves and figure out how to move towards us. Who are you going after? Gudmundur? Alright, that's fine. Gudmundur's the only one who's gotten damage so far. You know what? No, I really can't. I don't have a good move for Hakon, but I really need to just have him hang out here. I can't move him up there. he'll get collapsed on really quick. Bloody flail? Run through would be best, but I don't have this. I don't have the positioning. No, this is the best move. And when you crit, it just, yeah, the choice is obvious. Okay, now would be a good time to move up. There you go. Good Munder, fortunately, on break duty. You're gonna explode him, aren't you? You're gonna try and explode that dude. Which means we need to get rid of them now. Or who's going next? You are. Alright, now is a good time for a trap. One, two, three, four, 5 steps I think I get? Yeah. Well, you're definitely... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Alright, behind Rook would cost me... I'll take 2. Yeah, that'll get the hit in there. Oh! All right. I'll take that. Hakon ended up getting chumped before he could do maximum damage. That's a shame, but not too surprising when you think about it. Oops. I always forget when they're in Overwatch. Oh boy, Umbrage. Umbrage is up. Damn it. Fucking... I had a feeling that would happen, but I had to move. I had to keep moving. Alright, here we go. Get hit. Good dodge. Goodbye. Shit. Huge hit on Oddleaf. No, wait, that's not... misclick. How am I messing up this, what should be an easy fight? Good crit. Good crit. Helped to mitigate some of the damage there. Wait, who's going next? You are? Nice. Yeah, you do that. I'm okay with that. Then I can smack you here. Hakon, you're in a bad spot. But he's got resist. He's resistant to that stuff, which is good. Oh, wait, no, he's gonna explode. Oh, no, he's gonna... That's umbrage. Okay. In that case, I can take you out now. Extremely now.
He's gonna explode, but in the good way.
Yeah, no, we're... Oddleaf is gonna get knocked down, yeah. Good. Get in here. Oh no! Oh, I wasn't looking! Shit! What? I got an achievement. Wonderful. That's so wonderful. I didn't just definitely lose this fight just now. I saw that. That's from using Petrus and Gudmundur together for like 5 fights or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's not as important as, say, I am dead now. Also, hey, Warped Horse. Hey, what's up? So here it is, the easy fight that I lost. I did it. Hello. I definitely gave that fight up, 100%. Now I'm gonna load. Wait, what? Day 35, yes. I definitely lost that fight. Absolutely lost it. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. We'll see this again. All right. Let's maybe think about this a bit more. Bastion is definitely good for numbers, but not so good for killing indiscriminately, which is why I think I might put in Ubin instead. Oh, Ubin doesn't have the... Damn it. I need Ubin's heroic title. Like, really need his heroic title.
Well, loading unspent all that renown, so you could buy it.
No, I can't. He doesn't have enough kills.
Right.
Not... Yeah, Ubin needs kills. I guess I could... He needs 2 kills. I don't know. Both of them are really good. What does Bastion have equipped? Strength, resist, and aggro? Flat strength would be good for Ubin. Yeah, like that one. 2 strength, 3 will. Training is not a thing in the 3rd game. You don't have time for training. Zephyr can mend, but that would be for a long fight where I don't have a strict time limit. Also, Gudmundur. Well, Gudmundur was useful there. He just took the first hit and got nailed really early. This team could work pretty well. No, you don't need that extra move. You don't need that extra move. Hang on to the rest of it. Yeah, we must kill as fast as possible in this fight. That is the issue. What do you have? Range, distance, armor. What do you have? 2 will, plus will on rest. And we'll give you the break. Yeah, alright. Alright. This time will be different. Same loadout. All right. "30 turns. I want to get these guys up in our face first. Nice crit. Good start. Very good start. Unclutter that shit. This bridge is mine. Canary with the massive break. Go ahead, you get one, yeah, you get one free hit on us. Go ahead, cripple one of our characters, but you are going to pay so dearly for it, you're gonna wonder if it was worth it in the slightest. Goodbye. Not close enough for traps yet. Hakon may have to be bait. If that's what this is looking like, because he already took a huge hit, so I might as well put him out a little bit in front. No, don't go after Canary. Fine. No heavy impact? I was hoping for splash damage. Good. Yeah, here comes the poison. Get that break. That bear has to go next. You're next. Still alive, though. Ubin is taking some heavy damage. Damn it, Ubin's got nothing left. That sucks. Well, at least I can do this. Gonna cause a rupture. Yeah, that'll hurt. Unless I kill this guy, but it seems like a bad thing to use your turn on. In fact, I'd rather use it to hurt this guy. There we go, now I can kill you. Warped Bear is gonna kill Ubin. Yeah, that's to be expected. Come on, Oddleaf. Nice hit, Oddleaf. And one more good hit. Alright, Bear. Bear is a problem. We need to get rid of Bear. Thank you for exploding your friend. I appreciate that. Bear is moving next and is going to kill someone. Probably Hakon. No, Hakon survived Bear. Excellent. Excellent job, Hakon. Alright, Canary. Damage Bear. Give him poison, too. Hakon is down. Collapse on Bear. Yeah, 10 turns left. We've got this, I think. Once, between Petrus, Oddleaf, yeah, I think we're okay here. I figured out how to do what I thought was an easy fight, but I messed up slightly last time. I may have messed up. Bingo, we're done. But do we go again? No. No. You can keep going if you want. Ubin was not supposed to die. I don't think Ubin got any kills either. I don't think we're ever going to see that title for Ubin. It's a shame.
Well, like, can the prizes you get out here include more time?
No, they include trinkets. Oh, you mean like more time? Oh, yeah.
More time for when we switch back over.
Maybe.
Since we're winding the clock here.
Yeah, that may be what it does. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about humanity. We are stretched to our limits here. Arborang isn't worth saving if only killers and thieves remain. If only the king were here. Ludin wants to go in command on the walls. Are you certain? Ludin is stepping up. They look to you. You realize that whoever is put in charge of the walls may be in serious danger. The poll has begun. Number 1, the walls are yours, Ludin. Your father would be proud. Number 2, Petrus, you're in charge. Number 3, get Scotthawk. Number 4, Zephyr, you're doing it yourself. Have fun. It looks like people want Ludin to step up. Okay. We definitely don't use him as much, so if we're sending him to die, it'd rather be at him than Petrus. Alright, Ludin. Congratulations. My father was a lot of things. Proud of his son is not one of them. Alright, Ludin. Do the best you can. What's happening here on the outskirts? Part of the city smolders since the riots, matching the mood in the lower rings. Supplies are scattered, impossible to tally or portion since the funeral. Hoarding seems necessary for the future, and you're afraid other clans in Arborang will feel the same. If nothing else, we should set the precedent from here on out, Aleo suggests. Number 1, combine and ration the remaining food tightly. Number 2, send armed forces to pillage what they can from other clans. Number 3, encourage everyone to fend for themselves. When they say pillage from other clans, I mean, we're just talking about taking food from other humans. It is pretty, it's just saying, hey, we need this more than you, and we're gonna take it. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. And we're already at every man for themselves, for the most part. Do we just announce that that's our official position? Is that what we're at? Where we're at? But Chad is leaning towards 1, combine and ration the remaining food tightly, which probably means consolidating, which probably means, hey, we need you to hand over all your food so we can look after it. Yeah, that'll go over well. Let's find out. Trust overcomes. Some are relieved to place that burden on you. Others insist on keeping a watchful eye on the stockpile. So I guess it worked a bit. "8 days bought." Yeah, we got 72 hours for fighting off the warp at the walls, and yeah, it's definitely possible that you will get more hours for fighting more waves. And trinkets, which as we know, Team A is desperately in need of. Well, some brief respite. A few days once again. Also, I can't actually check for wounded. We're not allowed to stop. Ravens swear they see figures lurking from the corners of their eyes and hear the whispers of dead family members. Some accuse the corpse of Juno, other the ominous pillars that have been rising on the horizon. The dredge Godstone, Ivan tells them. Rises like teeth from the hungered wolves' maw, Spar sings. swallows brave men and the bright doomed star, an old song from before the gods died, fitting, ambling through tall pillars like teeth, an obsidian forest wreathing the great black godstone. If my dead mother appears, I'm ending things here and now, Ollie snarls. I like number 3 here. Ask Ivan if he can do anything to help. Ivan, can you stop these ghosts? Can you get rid of these ghosts? Do you know anything about ghost extermination? Can you make them go away? Can you make them stop accusing me of things? 1 and 3 are pretty close. Number 1, make a joke at Ollie's expense. Number 2, encourage everyone to toughen up. Remember, Folka is gone. The only person that they really trust is gone. And so is Bulwark, so they're just following whoever right now. They probably don't feel all that good about it. One is just barely ahead. Make a joke. If your dead mother appears, you begin, but Ollie stares murder at you and the joke curdles in your throat. Spar cackles like a mad hen. Nobody else dares. Could have gone worse. Your joke was denied, chat. Well done. Oh man, look at this. Let's get a good look at this godstone. This looks awesome. I really like that we get to see the dredge world. That's awesome. This looks awesome. I wish we could have seen it, you know.
We push on.
Normal.
Despite hope being lost, along with Juno, to something black and heavy ahead. Did the dredge build godstones of their own, or
they
is
did,
this something else?
And hope is not lost yet, Ivor.
Oh, hi. You jerk in terror at Juno's voice in your head and her hand lightly squeezing your shoulder. She breathed softly. Well done. You can put me down.
This is her thing she does.
Some of the ravens aren't really used to this, and have not really seen it yet. Nerves get the best of even the bravest. Not another step, shouts Ollie. He pushes his way to Juno. You died. Not another step till you spill it. All of it. A chorus of voices concur, echoing off the pillars themselves. So I think Ollie has taken over for Folka now. I think Ollie gets all of her lines, because normally she would be saying this. Juno sags upon her staff. She looks at Ivan, but his stare is leagues from here. All will be well, she starts, but jerks back from Ollie's axe blade at her neck. No more magic tricks, Ollie hisses. The poll has started. Number 1, step in before things spiral out of control. Number 2, wait to see what happens. Number 3, encourage Juno to answer the question. Chat wants answers. You've been doing this wizard shit for quite a long time, Juno. I think maybe now, perhaps now, is a good time to come clean. But you know, the funny thing about Juno's story is that with what the Banner Saga shows to the player, you know, and the way it kind of weaves its narrative, you can get a very good amount of the story, of the backstory, and why we are in the situation we're in. Please answer the question. You're right, says Juno. It's time you all knew. time for a story, guys.
This will be more easily shown than told. The Valka were the first to discover a world within our world. The inner earth, with its own lands, people, and sun. A source of power far greater than our own. Ivan was the leader of the Valka, brilliant, born with a mind devouring itself. I studied in secret to heal those wounds, and in time, we grew to love each other. But meddling with minds is forbidden, for reasons already clear to you. The council sentenced me to death. They agreed to spare Ivan the same fate if I went willingly. So I did. When Ivan discovered what had happened, he carried my body to the White Tower. In his grief, he drained the Black Sun of its energy, hoping to restore my life. The sun fell from the sky, ripping chasms through both worlds. The serpent slithered out from its shattered egg, half-born, and the darkness within spread. I had become the new vessel for its power. When we reach the White Tower, and Ivan releases my energy, the sun will move again, and the darkness will return to where it belongs.
There it is. Since the second game, we've had pretty strong suspicions that Ivan is responsible for the apocalypse. And he is. He is 100% responsible. Absolutely no one else. No one else pulled the dark Nega Sun out of the sky, out of the center of the earth, releasing the anti-serpent that it will consume the world. As Juno releases her grip over the caravan, the images fade. So we found Juno's dead body at Ridgehorn in the first game. After she had been revived, but kind of wandering around as a ghost. She was kind of ghosty at that point. I think the newest details here are the sun. The black sun. That was a new thing. I thought that was really cool. Who says the gods even exist? The inner earth is real. The sun is real. The black sun is real. Don't know anything about these gods you're talking about. People just say the gods are dead because they, you know, because the celestial bodies stop moving in the sky. People will assume all sorts of dumb things for weird phenomena. So when we found her at Ridgehorn, we left her there because, hey, she's dead. Tried to meet up with Juno through a lot of the first game, and that didn't happen. That never happened. I mean, the universe explanation is that the gods created the Varl. And supposedly remember being created. I'll keep it simple. Good luck. Yeah, one of the gods is the serpent in the sun, but I always assumed that was our sun. And I guess for all intents and purposes of this game, the gods do exist. I'm just being silly. Talking is a free action. We're good. Time is not passing at the moment. The Dredge were created by a jealous god. She discovered creation. She had also unwittingly created death. Whoops. If there's this concept of life, what is the concept of not life? Oh, I guess that's a thing now, isn't it? The other gods were terrified. They never imagined not existing. So the canon explanation is that the gods turned on each other and killed each other. Is that what they're getting at, it seems? The Valka were the favored few. What does the serpent have to do with any of this? Imagine an egg. I mean, that is the phrase that the serpent used in the first game, and it was pretty distinctive, so I remember it. It was like the egg white turned black. A serpent would slowly grow over the ages, and would eventually swallow the rest of the earth. Unfortunately, Ivan brought the apocalypse egg out of the sky and cracked it open. The serpent and its power spilled out well before its time. Ivor, that's wrong. Everything is happening now because Ivan did a wizard thing. Sure, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna say, man, it's a good thing that we cracked the egg when we did, because if we didn't... if we hadn't cracked the world serpent egg, it would have totally devoured the world. It's not ready for that now. Well, as things are now, there may be a chance to reverse it. If the Dredge were taught by the Valka, why are they attacking us? Stone Singers think we've betrayed them. Ah. The Black Sun is better than the regular sun. That's understandable. Dark Sun has all that good nega energy. After the Great Wars, everyone believed the Valka defeated the Dredge. In truth, we offered them peace. We showed them how to flourish within their own lands and create more of their kind. Yeah, I think essentially, in a way, you created the Stone Singers. You shared knowledge, and they grew from that. It's always been a difficult question of how much control to exert. But now we believe we caused this destruction on purpose. They don't trust the wizards. That's understandable. You caused this. You started this. So they won't listen to you. All right. Now we return to the source of the power. Juno is not dead or alive. The energy in her was stolen from the sun. Ivan will place me within the Black Sun, the celestial spheres will circle again, the darkness will be absorbed, and without that, the serpent will wither. She suddenly looks very tired, but tries to smile. We're going to put her energy back into the sun. Number 1, you'll be trapped in there? Number 2, how can I trust you? Number 3, you caused all this. You deserve it. One seems to be taking it. With 16 votes. You'll be trapped within the sun? That doesn't seem like a good place to be. I have come to terms with it. Juno definitely did not ask Ivan to bring the sun out of the nega sky and bring her back to life. She did not ask for that. This is on Ivan, frankly. Yeah. Has Ivan come to terms with what he has to do? Is he gonna be able to do it? These are the questions you should be asking yourself now. Now you know everything. Make sure Ivan does what is right. Onward. Where's our timer? Our timer's gone. Also, wait, we didn't... Oh, right, the Godstone. I forgot about the Godstone. We got sidetracked a bit. There were a couple other details that were kind of neat. One being that Ivan was the head Volca, was the leader. It makes a lot of sense. But he had brain problems. An enormous bell hangs from the carved stonework. Even untouched, it hums with a strange, deep resonance. Alfrun says the sculptors built this godstone to themselves. They raise bells made of those who have passed. It's said that a part of them lives in the sound of these bells, and they can visit their ancestors this way. Spar crosses his arms. That would explain the spooks. The stone singer approaches the godstone, hands up, shaking his head in warning. He seems to diligently avoid touching anything. Also, yeah, the ghost bell is pretty awesome. Made out of dead dredge. Repurposed dredge. At the godstone's center, an enormous bell dwarfs the other, smaller chimes hanging throughout. The bell's handle calls to you on a primal level. Are you thinking of ringing it or kissing it? Spar asks. I wouldn't do either. The poll has begun. Number 3, tap the bell with your weapon. Number 3, man, I am having some trouble reading today. Number 1, tap the bell with your weapon. Number 2, pull hard on the rope hanging beside the bell. Number 3, leave the bell alone. You guys want to pull the rope? Guys want to ring the ghost bell? Chat is leaning towards 3. Chat seems pretty decided on 3. I'll leave it for a few more moments. Although, realistically, if this causes a fight, we are going to be in massive danger. We are going to be massively outmatched. So I think 3 might be smart. I can hardly think of a worse idea, you reply, stepping away. Curiosity weighs on you for a short while until the caravan separates from the Godstone. Can we rest? Okay, we're resting. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, man. Brutal.
80 renown.
80 renown, yes. Really, though, all I'm thinking of right now is how many days to rest. I'm thinking 4. How much time do we have? 7. Ooh, boy. Doesn't seem so simple now, does it? Realizing how much time we're going to spend resting. Let's talk to our good friend, Ekil. Ekil's been giving you looks for quite a while now, and he seems to have finally decided to approach. You're Rook's friend. We traveled together, before, after Frostfeller, remember? I don't like how we left things, me and Rook. I don't like how things left off. Ekil stares off into the distance, unsure what to say next. Let's ask Ekil a bunch of questions. How did you leave things with Rook? I don't know, and it still sticks in my craw. I don't care if people think I'm a bit, you know, myself, but I'm no liar. Wait, where is this coming from? I begged Rook for my life like a worm, and he never apologized for how he treated me. You tried to kill us. We tried to kill each other. We had an understanding, Ekil. Do you want me to apologize for him? Did he ever say anything to you? About me? It strikes you odd that Ekil seems to care so much about Rook's opinion of him. Ekil stares off into the distance. You seem to do well with the ravens. Well enough. Ekil smiles from the memory. You can't tell whether he finds it funny or is trying to lighten the mood. It's a special feeling when a woman clutches her husband's arm just because you walk too close. I love scaring women and children. That's me, Ekil. Here's my smiling face. His name means widower? Neat. Not even my real name. It's what Onef started calling me to scare the locals. Wait, do you have a real name? Ekil changes the topic quickly. Anyway, the ravens, none of these folk care about the past, and they don't judge. Suits me just fine. Alright, what is Ekil's real name, then? Yeah, Ekil killed Gil and killed Oddleaf, but Oddleaf got mended, so she didn't die. What really did happen at Frostfeller? I feel like we know how this happened. This is just going to be a retelling of things we've seen. You remember Onef? He tried to kill half the caravan. The big names in Frostfeller, when the dredge starts showing up, they go for each other's throats. They were all trying to come out on top. Onef, though? He almost did it. Made it look like I was in charge and everyone believed it because, well, I'm pretty convincing. He's got them fighting each other and he's got me acting like an absolute madman doing all kinds of foul stuff. I'm not the kind to have regrets, but I don't know why I ever listened to him. He's been telling me what to do since I was a boy. Gave a young, crazy boy the freedom to do what I do. Fun at first. When things started looking bad, Onef tried to leave me in Frostfeller to save his own skin. Let me take the fall. After all that time, and all those things I did for him. Ekel spits as if trying to get the name out of his mouth. Who's still alive now, you backstabbing son of a bitch? Me. That's who. Good talk, Ekel.
Still a fine character.
Still a good character. You find Ollie at the edge of the light, staring at the Godstone. Just keep your voice down. God, it always my eye always gets drawn to his ear. Someone chopped part of his ear off. Fifo? What is a... Hey, hang on. Gonna Google a word here. We got a Viking word here. Is it filth? F-I-F-L. I'm not getting... Google's not giving me anything. It's a mysterious word. In the distance, Spard takes a moment from lazily turning his Langspill to throw Ollie a wildly inappropriate gesture. Ran out of your own brew? Lost my flask when that whale thing shattered the frozen ocean. You hear the things coming out my mouth? Sober is no way to live, Ivor. Ollie stares blankly into the distance. So, what's your drink of choice? Who cares? Never mind. You know how some men can't handle their drink? I can't handle being dry. Makes my head hurt. That seems like a problem. Who would want to take in all this majesty, clearly? I haven't been this sober since I was 13, locked up in a Borisgard cell. Ollie gets a faraway look in his eye. Rum's my poison, to answer your question. Is rum with an H a different drink, or is that just... What is rum? Rum can mean a number of things. A spelling for the Scottish island, an alternative spelling for rum called rum agricole. I see. Yeah, that must be it.
Older name for rum.
Yeah. I like looking these things up, because a lot of them are real words, and I'm just not aware of them. I really like this line. Believe it or not, I can't throw these axes worth a damn, dry as I am. But I get a few drinks in me, and I see bright ribbons in the air. Wait, hang on a second. You see lines of light. Shows me exactly where the axes are gonna go. Usually I keep
You're a wizard.
Yeah, usually
You're an axe wizard.
I keep that sort of thing to myself, but what's the point? Also, I think, guys, do we want to say one? Do we want to... we're gonna tell him he's a wizard?
You're a wizard, Ollie.
Yeah, one. I haven't started the poll, but I am tabulating the ones. Okay. The ones have it. Thank you. I think you might be spell weaving, Ollie. Ollie straightens his back as if startled. What are you talking about? You know, like the Menders do? What is this word? This Nidinger. Hang on, I gotta look up yet another word. Nidinger is a Norwegian black metal band from Boer. Yeah, like this Nidinger who farts lightning and raises the dead, but only when I'm drunk? And you're just using it to throw things better. Ollie erupts into laughter loud enough to make even Spar frown. What a time to be alive. I'll drink to that. Don't tease. Spar, can you please give Ollie his wizard juice? Because he needs to do his wizard throwing. Okay, good. You pass Ollie your meat horn and his hands shake as he gulps from it greedily. Ollie the Spell Weaver! My mom always said I was special. Maybe you're not as bad as they say. Who says that? Just take the victory. A good conversation there. Let us take a brief break as we rest here. And we'll be right back with more Void March to the death.